Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Teague with Fred Anderson Toyota, and this is Brian Newton.
Yes sir, Brian Newton, Service Director here at Fred Anderson Toyota.
Today we've got, if you notice here, a 2025 4Runner up on the list. What are we doing today, Brian?
What we're going to do today is remove that front air dam on the front to give it that little bit more of aggressive look that people look for on some of the Tacoma and 4Runner models.
We're going to show some of the components underneath it in a separate video, so be sure you follow the YouTube channel. Here's the air dam that we're talking about here, and if you're somebody who has left a comment on YouTube, said, I don't like the 4Runner, I don't like the Tacoma because of this air dam right here. Don't like it. It's put there because of efficiency standards. You can easily remove it, and Brian and I are going to show you how. Let's take that air dam off, Brian. What are we going to do?
Yeah, so right here, as you see where the air dam meets the front lower bumper, we've got several bolts here. One, two. We've got 2 bolts here on this side. We've got 2 bolts here on this side. So that's everything from underneath this side. And we come around to the front where it meets the front lower piece here. We've got 5 bolts here. So all of those are 10mm bolts that can be easily taken off with any standard ratchet or electric impact, what we're going to be using today. Right now we're going to start with the outer bolts. I'm going to take these 2 off right here. Just easy, no torquing required when taking these off. So just pull those out right here. So again, just looking down at those, just 2 standard 10mm threaded bolts. Take these 2 out. Take these 2 out.
Okay, that's 4 out of the 9.
Yeah.
And if I know anything about math, that's 4/9. We're just about halfway there.
Now we're officially halfway there.
All right, now we're 5/9. I'm not going to do any more fractions. Simple math gets tough. All right. And you know what? This is actually very easy. So for somebody who's thinking about getting a Tacoma or a 4Runner, but the look of it because of the air dam might have stopped them, it shouldn't stop you at all because it's a really simple removal. As you can see, what do we take? I guess we'll find out on the timestamp, but 60 seconds maybe? 2 minutes at the very most if you want to be real careful.
Yeah, very easy. So, gotta unclip this bottom.
Oh, look at
She's
that.
out. Just keep in mind that these 2 clips right here on the underside, you want to depress those down so that way it would come easily out. It's just kind of a retainer clip.
Okay, good tip.
So we're going to reinstall this air dam. Again, if you take it off, you decide you didn't like the look, you wanted it back on there, just take a minute to look right here. We've got 2 of these indentations and holes in the bumper here where we're going to put these clips. So that's where you start this at. So if you look on the air dam down here, these are the clips that are going to fit up through there. Very easy. Just lining those up and just popping that on, and it should hang.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That way it's a little bit hands-free. And then remember, when we're taking this off, there was 2 bolts on the outside, that side, 2 bolts on this side, and 5 on. We're just going to replace those in reverse order.
Brian, thank you so much for showing us the removal and how to put it back on, that air dam. How does it look without it? We're going to walk around it so I can show you what a 4Runner looks like. If you haven't seen one, you're more than welcome to stop the video. You're more than welcome to keep looking, but we're going to show you inside and outside. Just give you a little feel for that whole big picture. Here we go, walking around. TRD Sport's going to have the hood scoop, gloss black accents. It does not have the multi-surround camera, but there is a spot for it if you wanted to add that in. It's got LED headlights, fog lights even. This is the iForce engine, 278 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque with the 2.4 turbo. You'll see that we've got functional airflow through here. I see it. Look at these wheels. How do you like that design? These are 20-inch wheels on the Sport. The body lines, bold, rugged, tough, has auto lock and unlock on the front doors. Supersonic red. You can see it has black rails up here, 6,000 pound towing capacity. Gloss black here. Backup sensors, forward sensors, 4Runners written out. So is Toyota. How do you like having one up, one down? Toyota's kind of going that way. It's got a backup camera, camera washer. This is how you can lock. There we go. Here's our cargo area. Extra storage, 400 watts of power. place to put a net, a first aid kit. Anything has tie downs. It's nice. If we're comparing a TRD Sport, that this one is, and a TRD Sport Premium, you'll find Softex seating on the Sport Premium. Has the option to do the moonroof. Two-tone design here. Nice armrest. Easy to get to child safety latches. I see, oh, look at that, USBs, AC power, rear air, and a beautiful looking dash. Some other things you might notice, TRD written out, the accent panel, some lattice work here, a grippy. The shelf can be a nice place to put your phone, and you can also charge it conveniently. Now on the TRD Sport Premium, you'll see the JBL Flex speaker. Also in the A-pillar, you'll see JBL speakers as well. So those are a few differences between the Sport and the Sport Premium. It has good bolstering on the sides. Seats are very comfortable. Although it doesn't have a power seat, it has a pump for the passenger side. Maybe we can hook something. Maybe we can store something. And maybe we can plug it in and charge it as well. Different drive modes. There we go. 8-inch multimedia. You can go bigger. Absolutely. TRD push button start. 12.3-inch display. And then look at this right here. Leather wrap steering wheel. It's going to have these sport pedals, as you might expect. Lumbar support is power. It does have the pump that raise and lower you, so you can move it, just not with power controls. And here's an example of a window sticker for a TRD Sport. Fuel mileage is 19 and 25, 21 combined on this one. 4-wheel drive. Starts at $49,250 plus premium paint. Has a few options from the regional assembly port that we'll see in this column here. And then this one's $52,840. It's available at Fred Anderson Toyota. We're at fredandersontoyota.com. Again, thanks so much for watching. We have another video coming back to back on this one. It's going to be looking underneath the 4Runner so you can see valuable components underneath and also under the hood. And lots of other 4Runner videos on the way. So feel free to hit subscribe to our channel. Thanks guys so much. See you next time.